Hello guys, this is a 1994 Toyota 4runner, and my four-wheel drive wouldn't engage, wouldn't come on the light. I could feel it in low range because the torque was so high and it was going really slow. Now, I looked on forums, looked on videos, looked on different sites, could not, found a lot of different things to check. So I tried switching over the vacuum hoses to manually engage the locker. I also tried cleaning the switch. I replaced all the diff fluid in all my differentials. I replaced the transfer case fluid and even knocked on the actuator a few times. Didn't do shit. Didn't even change a thing. Then I found a video that said that sometimes this little hose here, it's only a vacuum hose, sometimes it has something to do with this. He was very undescriptive about it, so I decided, let's go take a look, see what I can figure out. So I traced it over to the side where there's this little web of valves and sensors. So I actually figured out this check valve was put in backwards and was not, like, it wasn't killing the engine, but it wouldn't put any vacuum to the differential. So I'd say if you check all the forums, check all those things, check your differential and make sure that the hubs are greased and all that, because the hubs don't lube themselves if you don't use four-wheel drive very often, right? A lot of people who don't go four-wheeling do. And a lot of the time when you buy a newer vehicle or buy something off someone else, the person who before you probably didn't use 4x4 as often. Now I got lucky because the guy who owned this before me, the predecessor, he did go 4x4ing a lot. Like, he went off-roading just as much as I do. So I know that the hubs are lubed, I know all that's good, but definitely check the check valve. It was backwards. I flipped it over and it literally engaged instantly. I got in, put it into 4-low, and the light came on and everything. It was just brilliant. It made me so happy. I'm all giddy like a kid to have four-wheel drive again. Anyway, don't discard this video. I'm not saying that that's going to be the problem. I'm sorry, it's truck work. There's a shit ton of things it could be. But definitely check the check valve. Check the check valve. Check the hoses. Make sure you have no leaks. Make sure the sensor is cleaned. Make sure the actuator and the actual transfer case is clean. Make sure you have the proper fluid in there. Make sure it's the proper level, because all those things can make it so it doesn't shift into four-wheel drive. Yeah, make sure all your fluids are good. Make sure all your fuses are good. Just check all those things and you should figure it out. And if not, I'm sorry, I tried. Check the forums. Always listen to the forums. They're very helpful. Anyway, good four-wheeling. Happy trails.